Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today we will unravel the story within A Modern Utopia by H.G. Wells. A Modern Utopia is a philosophical novel by H.G. Wells, first published in 1905. The book presents Wells' vision of an ideal society set on a distant planet that closely mirrors Earth. This utopia is governed by a system of enlightened and rational laws, where the inhabitants live in harmony and are free to pursue personal development and happiness. Wells explores themes of social organization, justice, and human potential, blending fiction with social commentary and speculative philosophy. Plot summary. In A Modern Utopia, two travelers, the narrator and a companion known as the botanist, find themselves transported to an alternate version of Earth, a utopian world where society has evolved to a state of near perfection. The story unfolds as these two characters explore this new world, comparing it with their own and contemplating the possibilities of such a society. The travelers begin their journey on a snowy mountainside, similar to the Swiss Alps. They descend into a valley where they encounter their first glimpse of the utopian society, a world that combines advanced technology with a profound respect for nature and individual freedom. The narrator describes the landscape as picturesque, with clean, well-maintained towns and cities that blend seamlessly into the natural environment. As they journey further, the travelers encounter the samurai, a unique class of citizens who serve as the guardians and administrators of utopia. The samurai live by a strict code of conduct, emphasizing discipline, education, and service. They are selected based on their abilities and commitment to the ideals of utopia, rather than wealth or birthright. The narrator explains that the samurai are the backbone of utopian society, ensuring that laws are fair and just, and that every citizen has the opportunity to live a fulfilling life. The travelers are introduced to various aspects of utopian life, including its economic system, which is based on cooperation rather than competition. There is no poverty in utopia. Everyone has access to basic necessities, and wealth is distributed more equitably. Work is considered a vital part of life, but it is balanced with ample leisure time, allowing individuals to pursue personal interests and self-improvement. Education in utopia is highly valued, with a focus on fostering creativity, critical thinking, and a sense of global citizenship. The educational system is designed to nurture each individual's potential, and there is a strong emphasis on lifelong learning. The travelers visit several schools and universities, where they observe students engaged in a variety of activities, from scientific research to artistic endeavors. Healthcare in utopia is advanced and accessible to all. The society prioritizes preventive care and healthy living, with an extensive network of medical facilities and wellness centers. The travelers are impressed by the general health and well-being of the utopian population, attributing it to the combination of good health care, a balanced diet, and regular physical activity. The social structure of utopia is designed to promote equality and cooperation. There are no rigid class distinctions, and individuals are free to choose their own paths in life. The travelers note the absence of crime and conflict, which they attribute to the just and equitable laws, as well as the high level of education and moral development among the citizens. The justice system is restorative rather than punitive, focusing on rehabilitation and reintegration rather than punishment. One of the most striking features of utopia is its commitment to environmental sustainability. The society has developed technologies that allow for the efficient use of resources, and there is a strong cultural ethos of conservation and respect for nature. The travelers see examples of renewable energy sources, sustainable agriculture, and green architecture throughout their journey. As the travelers continue their exploration, they engage in philosophical discussions about the nature of utopia and the possibilities of achieving such a society on Earth. They ponder the challenges of human nature, the potential for social and technological progress, and the role of government and individual responsibility in creating a better world. Throughout their journey, the travelers also encounter their doubles, utopian versions of themselves, who provide a mirror for their own thoughts and behaviors. These encounters provoke introspection and self-examination, as the travelers consider their own lives and the changes they might make to align more closely with the ideals of utopia. In the end, the travelers realize that while utopia may seem ideal, it is not without its own challenges and complexities. They acknowledge that human nature is inherently flawed, and that any attempt to create a perfect society must contend with these imperfections. However, they are inspired by the vision of utopia and the possibilities it represents for creating a better world. As they prepare to leave utopia and return to their own world, the travelers reflect on the lessons they have learned and the changes they hope to make in their own lives. They recognize that while utopia may be an idealized vision, the principles of equality, justice, and sustainability can serve as guiding lights for their own society. The book concludes with the travelers' return to their own world, carrying with them the insights and inspiration they have gained from their journey. They are determined to work towards a better future, drawing on the lessons of utopia to inform their actions and aspirations. Looking for more great reads? Be sure to check out other books by H.G. Wells. Find them in the description or on Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in H.G. Wells's original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.